Hey everyone, I'm Drex, and this is the 2-Minute Drill, where I cover 3 hot security stories twice a week, all part of the 229 Project's cyber and risk community. I try to keep the podcast mostly plain English and mostly non-technical, so it's easy for everyone in the organization to consume, so that everyone can help do their part to keep patients, families, and the whole health system safe. Today's episode is brought to you by Google. Healthcare systems are lowering cost and boosting endpoint security with Chrome OS devices paired with Chrome Enterprise, a secure browser that's trusted by billions of users. So now there's a better way for health systems to work safely on the web. Learn more and schedule some time with the Google Healthcare team at thisweekhealth.com/Chrome OS. Good to see everyone today. Here's some stuff you might want to know about. Well, after nearly 24 hours of DHS and CISA telling everyone they were defunding the Mitre critical vulnerability tracking program, the government has reversed course now, saying that the program will be funded for at least the next 11 months. The Common Vulnerability and Exposure, or CVE program, has been a critical part of how cybersecurity keeps track of software flaws that are at risk of being exploited by cyber thugs. The program has struggled recently with a backlog of vulnerabilities that need to be analyzed and remediated, but it's depended upon by large swaths of the industry. So, yeah, let's fix it. But throwing the baby out with the bathwater, that really only serves the bad guys. A ransomware attack has taken down Denver-based DaVita, who runs more than 3,100 dialysis and kidney care facilities in the U.S. and 13 other countries. DaVita reported the incident to the Security and Exchange Commission this week, saying they've implemented operational contingency plans. Because DaVita is so large and they impact so many patients, health systems across the country will likely feel some sort of impact. The final story today, if you listened on Tuesday, I told you how the president had targeted former CISA director Chris Krebs via executive order, an attempt to trump up charges, pun intended, on Krebs, who'd pushed back on Trump's claim that the 2020 election was rigged. There was never any evidence of that. Krebs declared the election the safest in American history and was shortly thereafter fired by Trump. Well, today, after the executive order, Chris Krebs resigned from his employer, Sentinel One, who'd also been dragged into the fray by the president. Krebs said this was a fight he needed to take on outside of Sentinel One. Elbows up, Chris. You can read all those stories and all the latest healthcare innovation, tech, and security news at the industry's fastest growing news site, thisweekhealth.com/news. Today's episode is brought to you by Google. You can keep patients' data safe and reduce the burden for IT operations staff and create a better clinician experience, all with one platform, Google Chrome OS with Chrome Enterprise. Find out how by scheduling a chat today. Go to thisweekhealth.com/Chrome OS. By the way, you can get all the past episodes of the 2-Minute Drill at thisweekhealth.com/unhack. That's it for today's 2-Minute Drill. Thanks for being here and stay a little paranoid. I'll see you around campus.